God, I look like a fucking Mexican woman today.
With a beard.
Yeah, the beard, the like eyebrows, you can kind of tell I have a unibrow if you look closely. That's kind of starting to grow back in. I shaved that last time I shaved, but it's not going away forever. That's not how it works. So yeah, I'm looking particularly Mexican lady-ish. Cause I think I'm gonna get like a haircut, like right before I come up. But I want to
Yeah.
do the haircut and the shaving and like everything all like the day before. So it's all at peak
Okay.
when I'm there. So I'm going full Mexican woman for the next week or two, and then before I come up there, I gotta trim down. Or maybe I just will forget to do that, and I will
You'll
be
probably
the
forget to
exact
do it.
Mexican lady looking ass I am right now. But you know, I say optimism is the better move. I think we should have faith.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you're motivated enough to do it.
Perhaps. But welcome to Detour Ahead, everybody. I'm Riley. Here's Alex.
Howdy, howdy.
Really rocking the white woman fit today.
What's up?
You're really rocking the white woman fit
You mean
today.
the white woman fit?
Something about that shirt and that necklace and how they come together. Just a very white woman outfit.
You realize I shower and shave before every single episode, right?
Yeah, and you look like a white woman, so I guess it's working.
It's the blue. That's why.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this color is called female blue. I'm not sure. Like any other shade, you'd be like, oh, okay. It's either that or it's the deep V cut, probably. That's supposed to reveal tits, but that's not a thing. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Rach has got to up those estrogen injections. Get the tits going.
nah, not yet. We put a hold on that until we get money on Patreon.
Oh yeah, okay.
Give us money and I'll get tits. That's how this works, right?
I think that would be funny to have like Patreon stretch goals that are Alex will get tits, Alex will cut her dick off, Alex will take estrogen, like just trans step Patreon goals.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this before. It's a really funny joke. It's a real good bit. I like it. I'm down for it. So,
Give us money and you can control Alex's life.
you can, yeah, control my life. Give me tits. Whoever donates the most can pick the size.
Hell yeah.
See, I can appear feminine if I need to. My voice doesn't really help much, but it sounds like gay guy kind of voice.
Yeah.
But that's the best I can do right now. I'm not voice training is a pain in the fucking ass. I did look into it. It's a lot of fucking work. And I really don't I'm just lazy, honestly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, anyway, how you been?
Oh, hanging in there. Very busy at work. I don't think I stopped moving today at all. Like it was what a day. So many things. So many moving parts.
But work is good. You don't want to
Wo-
quit.
Yeah, work is fine. I mean, I always want to quit, but like it's
Do you
whatever,
have days where you wake up and you're like, if I call off, I'm gonna have a much better day than if I go to work and make money. Do you have
There are
days like
days that
that?
I have done that.
How often do you do that?
Oh, not very.
If it becomes once every 2 weeks, might be time for a new job. That's what happened with me.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I quit Amazon because it was getting to the point where it was almost every single week I was calling off and I was losing a lot of money just because I did not want to work there at all.
Working in Amazon seems pretty gay.
A little bit. It was fun though. Like on the days where Jeff Bezos didn't Didn't fuck my ass without giving me dinner first, but you know, it's all right. All right. You want to get into? Oh, I guess not really much. Work has been busy for me as well. Um, it's about it. There's been really not much going on this week, so
It's regular stuff, regular
it's just a
goings
really
on.
fucking boring week, dude. Like I know everybody has those weeks, but like at least one thing's got to happen that makes it interesting. But there's not been a single thing this week.
Yeah.
I did fuck my sleep schedule up on Thursday.
Oh, did
Thursday?
you?
Not last night. Wednesday night. Wednesday night. So Wednesday night, my friends text me and they're like, "Hey, you want to play video games with us?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I haven't had a chance to play video games with people in months outside of Ballfrog with you, but that's about it. That's the only video game and outside of
When's that
Pokemon with
video coming
Penguin.
out?
I have no idea what you're talking about. We just played a
Oh
game.
my god.
I'll put it out eventually. I've been a little focused on other things lately.
Fucking hurry up, for God's sakes.
I've
It's
been
been in there
cleaning the
for
apartment.
months.
I'm cleaning up the
Who give
apartment to make it look nice.
fucking the take the fucking maybe 45 minutes of effort it's gonna take to upload fucking Ballfrog. My
Mhm.
god.
Mhm. Okay. Anyway, we played
Fucking
Human
yeah.
Fall Flat and almost completed all of the main levels. I think we were on the last one, and I looked and it was like 11 o'clock, a little after 11. I was like, I have to go. They're like, what? We're on the last level, or like almost the last level, and I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta get up in 6 hours.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Fucking pussy.
I have to drive for a living, so I have to get enough sleep, which means 6 hours minimum.
Pussy. Sleep is for the weak.
Because you walk to work or get your mommy to drive you.
Pussy.
Just call me an F slur. Just do it. Just call me an F slur.
No,
If you
no,
want to call me a
no.
pussy, call me an F slur. It'll hurt more.
No, no, no.
No? You're not going to do it?
No.
What if I give you the pass personally?
No.
You just don't want to lose Demi as a friend. That's why you won't say it.
I mean, among others.
Toyota gives you more hybrid choices than anyone else, like the
What the fuck?
What?
What? Did I just hear a Toyota ad?
Yeah, I have ads muted on the. I have no ads on this fucking thing, so I'm gonna have to cut that out. Oh, what was that? 8 minutes in.
Wait, what?
There's supposed to be no ads on this website on tier list because I have it blocked, but apparently ads still show up. So now it's officially muted. So I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Why you have to cut that out? We talked about it. It's a bit.
The Toyota ad.
Yeah, you it
We're
only
not
played for
sponsored
like
by
1 second.
Toyota.
Who cares?
All right, we'll see. All right, you want to hop into it since I already talked, since I already mentioned it,
Sure. I don't know why you're fucking like concerned about Toyota.
because it's not our ad.
Who cares? It's just a random ad that played by accident. We're not gonna get in trouble because we're not sponsored by Toyota and 1 second of a Toyota ad played.
All right.
My gosh.
Anyway, we're doing a tier list today. Let me. It's what is it? The ultimate white guy tier list. You got a whole
Yeah.
bunch of white guys down here, and we're gonna rank them. I'm not very good at intros, so you know.
Yeah, white guys. You gotta know where they go. You gotta know where they rank, and they're gonna
Lots
tell
of
you.
white guys. All right, you want to start us off?
That's Aaron Paul, the actor for Breaking Bad, who
Yep.
plays Jesse Pinkman. Also plays Todd in BoJack Horseman, among other roles. Aaron Paul, pretty cool, high
Oh,
quality dude.
I forgot the tiers. We got pure white guy energy, embodies everything about a white guy. And then S, A, B, C, D, and then not a white guy at all.
I think that Aaron Paul is a genuine S tier white guy. Shout out to Aaron
That's
Paul.
fair. That's probably I would have put him there too. His acting skills are great.
Abraham Lincoln, seen it before, been done before. Probably like a B tier or something.
I don't
Maybe a
know.
C.
I feel like freeing the slaves at that time was not a very white guy kind of move.
That's true.
So I'd probably have to put him in B, a solid middle ground, because a lot of people didn't. A lot of people, the average white guy had slaves, and this guy right here is like, no, 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 no more slaves. That's bad. Those are humans too. Not a very white guy move back then.
Yeah.
We got Al Gore is next.
Oh yes. The man bear pig guy.
The fucking man bear pig guy. I forgot about that. The fucking man bear. Okay, so
Shout out to Al Gore. A for Al Gore.
just for he gets A just for man bear pig. Man bear pig.
Is that Joseph Stalin as a young man or something?
No, it's not. It's Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand. Okay.
The the guy who killed him started World War One. So his death started World War One. Do you think that's a pretty white guy kind of move? Imagine if
Uh,
someone comes up to you and goes, "I'm gonna," and someone shoots and kills you, and the multiverse podcast wars start because of your death. Do you think that's cool? Do you think that's like a good thing?
kind of based.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I don't know anything about this guy outside of his death caused World War One.
Seems like kind of a dick move though. Not a big fan of a guy who does such a thing.
Technically, he did cause World War One by dying.
Yeah, exactly. What a fucking asshole.
It's not like he was assassinated or anything. He died, and then everybody started fighting.
Yeah, fuck this dickhead. D tier.
D tier. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that guy. Come with me if you want to live. Arnold Schwarzenegger. We like him. We're a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. You might not like him because he quit that TV show over Donald Trump, but I'm a big fan.
What?
You don't know about that?
No.
When Donald Trump stopped doing The Apprentice, Arnold Schwarzenegger took over for a season. And then as Trump won the presidency, Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, I don't want to fucking do this guy's show anymore. Fuck this guy. And stopped
Yeah,
doing The
but I mean,
Apprentice.
he was a governor of California.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was?
Yeah, he was a governor. You didn't know
I
that?
knew he was a governor of somewhere. Yeah. I don't
I'm
remember
pretty sure it's
where or
California.
when.
I don't know. Best known for his roles in Terminator. He's got a cool accent, so I want to say B tier.
Okay. I could see
Above
that.
Abe Lincoln. Above Abe Lincoln. He's cooler
Of
than Abe.
course. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abe should be in C tier, honestly.
Freeing the slaves, that's not really a Chad move back in the day.
Yeah, C for cringe, really.
What do you think of this guy?
Yo, shout out to Angry Video Game Nerd. I mean, Angry Video Game Nerd's kind of pure white guy energy, isn't he?
Pure white guy?
Yeah, he's got all your fucking average nerdy ass white guy perfectly to a T is Angry Video Game Nerd.
Now, yeah, that makes sense. I don't really have much exposure outside of what I read online, so, you know.
I've seen a few Angry Video Game Nerd videos in my time.
Okay. Pure white guy.
I think so.
Bill Clinton, S tier.
How so?
Maybe B. I don't know. Let's put him back down here for a second. I'm jumping to conclusions. We got to talk about this. Bill Clinton. I don't know anything about what he did during his presidency, but he got a girl to suck him off while he was in office, and then he lied about it.
That's
That's a
true. He
pretty
did.
Chad move. As
He did.
president, lying to everybody.
Yeah. He might be like a serial pedophile though, if some of those Epstein leaks are correct.
But
So that's not
I'm sure
that's
he's a
not cool.
pedophile. Have you seen him nowadays? He looks like a fucking zombie. He just prefers kids' brains.
Wow. I'm gonna say C for Clinton. Probably better than Franz Ferdinand, but pretty low.
Franz Ferdinand died and caused the entire world to go into war. So that's pretty bad.
Sucked pretty bad.
We got Bill Gates.
D tier, below Franz Ferdinand. The dirt
Really?
worst. The
Why? What's
dirt
wrong with Bill
worst.
Gates?
Fuck Bill Gates. He's too much money and he's too smug. I hate
Smug.
his
He
face.
donates a shit ton of money every year to charity and shit.
I don't care. Fuck him.
He's helping more poor people than you ever will.
Who cares? The bottom of D tier, the worst guy.
Okay. Bill Hader. Do you know who this guy is?
Who?
Bill Hader. He was on
I
SNL.
know, but who? Yeah, no, I don't.
He's a pretty good actor. I'd say probably A tier, maybe B. I think B is solid. His work on SNL was very, very good, and it was a
Okay.
shame to see him leave SNL. So, Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. He was in Space Jam.
That's where you know him from?
Yes.
Not Ghostbusters?
Never seen Ghostbusters.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do it.
You want to know what's even worse? I've seen one Ghostbusters movie.
Probably the female one.
It was.
We're going to watch the original one and we're going to do a review on it for Issue Crew while you're here.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Detour ahead planning sheet. While I have it, so I'm thinking of it, I write it down. But yeah, Bill Murray. I want to say he's A tier or S tier.
I honestly feel like he's also a form of pure white guy energy.
Okay.
He's got that like weird, like silly guy.
He's got that
white
like
guy
silly
energy.
dad look.
Yes.
Like you go over to a friend's house and this is their dad and you're like, "Oh, this is a cool place. We're going to have fun here."
And they say it gets colder. You bundled up now. Wait till you get older. And the medium man beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thick. Okay, I'll stop.
What's that for?
That's All Star.
Yeah, I know All Star, but why are you singing All Star?
Because you said one of the lines from All Star, so I just kept it going as All Star.
Oh. Okay, I didn't even know what I said.
I don't remember either. I got the song in my soul possessed me.
What about this guy with this stupid ass fucking haircut?
Who the hell is this?
Do we care who this guy is? He looks like a bitch.
Well, you said you had a list, so just for the fucking
Well, I'm trying to
record.
play on the fact that I didn't say I have a list on the show. I said it before we started. So we could play okay, I have a list of everybody here. This is Boris Johnson.
Okay. I've heard of this guy. I
I
hear
think
he
a
sucks.
UK prime minister, maybe.
I hear this
didn't
guy
bother.
sucks. I'm not sure, but I hear that.
I know a lot of people are a little bit pissed about that. I think he caused Brexit, maybe. I don't care.
Oh shit, maybe. That could
It's not
be.
he doesn't look like a good white guy. He looks like this looks like a wig. right?
Yeah, low quality white guy, D
D
tier white
D
guy.
tier D tier.
Above Bill Gates though.
I guess Bill Gates is bad. We got Brett Favre.
You didn't fix it. There you go. Brett Favre.
He's a football player. I know nothing else about him. I just
I
know.
hate football players. D tier.
Let's do C tier
Why?
because I like football. All right,
Okay,
above Archduke Ferdinand.
that's fine. That works.
Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers.
Listen, all the Impractical Jokers are going in S tier, okay? I don't care what you say. I don't care what the people have to say about this. Below Aaron Paul, of course, but yes,
Of course,
Sal Volcano is going
we'll
in
we'll
S
we'll get to
tier.
them. All four of them are in here.
And who's also going in S tier above Aaron Paul is Bryan Cranston. Fucking give it up.
This is also why I got the names down because I looked at this dude and I'm like, I know you're Walter White, but what the fuck is your name?
Yeah, he's much more than Walter White, okay? Bryan Cranston is a multi-talented man, fucking hero, genius. He needs to be top of S tier. What is he doing below Sal and Aaron? Get him fucking up there, bro. Hell yeah. Bryan Cranston, legendary actor. He was, of course, Walter in Breaking Bad. Also, Hal in Malcolm in the Middle. The funny dad.
It's not.
Hero. Great guy. He was also a dog in Isle of Dogs, which was a good movie. Among 1,000,000,000 other roles. And here's George Bush, one of them.
This is the 9/11 George Bush.
Okay.
In
Pretty
in
big.
parentheses on my notes, it says George W. Bush 9/11, so I don't get them mixed up.
That's a good way to distinguish them, I think.
Well, I could do father and son, but then I didn't know if they were father and son or like grandpa and grandson. I don't fucking care. I know the older one came before H.W. Bush came before W. Bush, but W. Bush did 9/11 allegedly.
Okay, okay.
I'm thinking A tier. I think he's a little bit better than Al Gore.
I think
Creating an
so.
entire conspiracy theory.
That is pretty cool.
It's like the first guy that said the world was flat. Like, it's pretty based. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Above Al Gore and A?
Yeah.
What about his dad?
Oh, kind of uneventful guy, to be honest. C tier.
Above Abraham Lincoln, probably?
Nah, below Abraham Lincoln. We got to give Abraham Lincoln a little credit.
All right. We got another president. We got Calvin Coolidge. This guy right here.
Never fucking heard of this guy in my goddamn life.
I know he's a president. That's all.
Politicians are gay. D tier.
Not a white guy because you're a politician.
Not a white guy.
Let's put him.
Politicians can be white guys. No, above Bill Gates at least.
Are we just going to move him down to not a white guy?
No, you're only not a white guy if you're truly not. Bill Gates is a white guy. He just sucks.
Okay.
White guys can suck. In fact, they often do.
We got Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You know what? The Charlie Day, pretty good. Not
Uh,
amazing like a lot of people make him out to be. I would say he's an A tier guy. I don't think he's an S tier guy.
Top of A.
Yes.
He's really funny. He was Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yeah, I know. He was Luigi and Luigi and Always Sunny. He was Luigi and Mario. He was Charlie and Always Sunny.
We got Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, you know what? American hero, S tier.
Below Breaking Bad.
Below
boys,
them
though.
all. He's not even as good as Sal Volcano, but he is S
Okay.
tier.
All right. What about this guy? Do you know anything
Who
about
the
this dude?
fuck? No.
This is the director of The Dark Knight, Christopher
Oh
Nolan.
shit. This is Christopher Nolan. He also directed maybe I shouldn't say that because if I'm wrong, I sound retarded. Did he direct American Psycho? Or maybe the same guy played Batman as played the guy in American Psycho, so maybe that's why they're kind of crossing wires in my mind.
I have no idea. Um,
Christopher Nolan, shout out to this guy. C tier. Kind of just I'm not a huge fan of this guy.
below Abe,
Yeah, I think so.
Danny DeVito. I want to say pure white guy.
You think so?
I think he deserves to be up there.
No, because he has a song in his heart about the N-word. So he's actually black in his heart. So really, is he even a white guy at all? He's most at
He's
home when
like
he's
the pure.
black.
I think he's like the purest white guy we ever had.
I don't know, man. I just
Did
don't
you know
know.
Danny DeVito? Fuck. Where was I going with this? Oh, Danny DeVito wants to do Phil, the satyr from Hercules in a live action remake.
That'd be awesome.
He's come out and he said, "Don't go see it if I'm not the satyr." His work on Always Sunny is great, as well as
I think he's
Twins, the
so
movie.
nice and I think he's so nice and cool and legendary that he doesn't even count as a white guy. He doesn't even come with that connotation. His race is Danny DeVito.
No, because not a white guy is supposed to be like below Bill Gates.
No, not a white guy means there's something fundamentally about them that makes them spiritually not a white guy. Just like the pure white guy energy and not a white guy are analyses of character, not quality. These guys are being exempt from having their quality rated and instead being acknowledged as an exceptional white guy, either for being the perfect epitome of a white guy or for spiritually not being a white guy at all. And I think Danny DeVito is not a white guy in his heart.
Okay. We got Hank from Breaking Bad, Dean Norris.
At also S tier white guy.
We're gonna throw
Probably
everybody from Breaking Bad in S tier.
I don't know because here we are at fucking Don Eladio, and I don't know why he made the fucking notable white guy list.
I don't know. I want to say he's like,
This guy
see,
is fucking bottom of C tier guy.
yeah, that's where
Nobody
I was
cares about this
thinking.
guy.
Donald
Oh,
Trump.
here comes the biggest argument we're gonna have tonight, folks.
Donald Trump. Let's, yeah,
He's not a
go
white
ahead.
guy. He's an orange guy.
That's fair.
I
He's a spiritual white guy.
think I think if he has to be a white guy, he's like low white guy. I don't know.
I'd probably put him at least in B.
No, I think I think he's just below Don Eladio.
We'll leave him in not a white guy. He's orange.
Yeah, he's orange. True.
That's the only way we're gonna settle
Is
this.
this Pedro Pascal or somebody else?
This is Edgar Wright, the
This is
Scott,
Edgar Wright. I love this guy. I didn't
the
know what he looked like, but I love his movies.
yeah, the director of Scott Pilgrim.
Yes. S tier hero.
I was gonna say at least A. I don't think he fits with these other guys up here.
Nah, Edgar Wright. He's my favorite director. He's like one of the only movie directors I like know about and like. Like it takes a lot for me to be invested in a specific director. Also, I think he's better than Chris Pratt too.
No, because I think Chris Pratt is a really good actor.
He is, but not as
He's
good as
also
Edgar Wright
America's
as a
sweetheart right
director.
now. You can't take that away from him.
America hates him.
He's Hollywood's sweetheart.
Yeah, but everybody at home is like, "What the fuck, bro?
All right. You know,
Too
what about
much
this?
Chris Pratt."
What about this?
What
This
about
dude.
this fucking guy? I thought this was Jim Norton, and then I realized he was too old. Who the fuck is this guy?
This is Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Oh, okay. Isn't that the president who got shot and kept giving his speech?
I think so.
God damn, because there's multiple Roosevelts. Who the fuck?
Teddy Roosevelt is the cool one.
He's the one. Which one got shot and kept doing his speech? President who got shot during speech. It was Teddy Roosevelt. Okay.
Yeah, he's the badass one.
I wonder if he's here. This guy, what the fuck did Franklin Roosevelt do?
Let's see.
Could he possibly have done?
Oh, he created it. Oh, that's all right. He created numerous programs to provide relief to the unemployed and farmers while seeking economic recovery with the National Recovery Administration and other programs. He instituted major regulatory reforms related to finance, communications, labor, and presided over the. Oh, he's the one who ended prohibition.
Oh shit.
He saw the passage of the Pure Food and Drug Act, which established the FDA. This guy's kind of cool. Making sure we're not eating poison every day.
Yeah, done some interesting stuff.
Made sure we have alcohol in our systems at all times. I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, you know what?
I think
What are you
this guy's
thinking?
an A tier above Bush.
Alright. That's good. That's good. That works.
Elon Musk.
You see, there's a lot of pros and a lot of cons. It's old musky boy.
Doesn't know how to design a car. That's a con.
Yeah, that's a con.
Doesn't know how to design a internet website.
That's a con. Allows people to have a lot of free speech on that website more than before.
Okay, so we're at breaking even right now.
Is a silly guy. That's a pro.
He did show up on an episode of Rick and Morty, which is kind of based.
He was on Rick and Morty. He was on Big Bang Theory. He was on Young Sheldon.
I want to say B tier. He's a kind of average guy.
Do you know about Elon Musk on Young Sheldon? That's like one of the funniest cameos to me.
I haven't seen Young Sheldon yet.
So the bit in Young Sheldon is young Sheldon decides that he wants to prove a NASA scientist who spoke at his school wrong about landing rockets. So he starts doing all this science and shit, and then he mails his research finding to NASA, and they never get it, so they have to go like drive up to NASA to go yell at them. And that's the plot of the Young Sheldon episode. But at the end, it is revealed that somehow Sheldon's research was stolen by none other than Elon Musk, whose entire space program is in this universe based on Sheldon's research that he stole.
That's much better than the cameo he had in Big Bang Theory.
What happened in Big Bang Theory?
He was washing dishes at a homeless shelter.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What a
just
nice
a random
guy.
homeless shelter that they decided to go to, and then Elon Musk was there for some reason.
I think B tier is the right tier for him, but I think he is below Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's fair. Who's this dude?
I don't know. Is that Columbo?
Oh, no. This dude, we're going to bring him back down here for a minute. We're going to come back to this guy.
Oh my god, you had the wrong guy.
No, I just went out of order. It's all right. This is Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Oh my god. We looked like such fools for the past 10 minutes. Such rubes.
What did he do? Oh, Eisenhower was president, and he did the storming of Normandy Beach for World War II. He planned and supervised all of that during World War II.
Yeah, that thing. You know, from the World War II.
What do you think, Dwight D. Eisenhower? What do you want to? What do we want to do with this guy?
And lame, old, cringe, C for cringe.
bottom.
I think he's above Bill Clinton. He did some okay stuff.
I feel like we're gonna move Bill Clinton down at some point because of the pedophilia shit. But you know,
What do you mean? We already discussed that. Do you think he needs to be moved lower?
we'll see who else ends up in C tier because I feel like it's really bad to put Bill Clinton, the pedophile, with Abraham Lincoln, the slave freer.
But he also got a blowjob in the Oval Office, and it was from somebody who was of age, so it wasn't tainted.
That's fair. All right. This is Franklin Roosevelt. We're gonna throw him up here because we already talked
Okay.
about him. Fred.
Uh, hmm.
From you know Fred. Everybody knows
I
Fred.
know Fred. Of course, I know Fred. Hmm.
I want to put him in C for cringe, but that like he
No,
was immensely popular back then.
Fred's an American hero. A for American hero, I think.
Where an A below Charlie Day.
Uh, yeah,
That seems fair, right?
yeah, it works.
We got
George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Uh, I mean, have you seen how woke Star Wars is? Not a white guy.
Okay, so see, I really think we should have good not a white guy and bad not a white guy.
No, not a white guy transcends quality.
Okay. All right. Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford.
I don't know what this dude did at all.
Neither do I. He seems kind of lame though. C for cringe.
Yeah, it literally says on Google. I'm like, what did Gerald Ford do? And it literally just talks about how he was a vice president under Nixon, and then when Nixon resigned, he became president and then got a full term afterwards. Literally did nothing. I want to say D tier, bottom, lazy
Yeah,
fuck.
nothing burger. Above Bill Clinton. Not above Bill Clinton. Above fucking Bill Gates. I got
Just
my
a
bills
lazy
mixed
fuck, dude. Didn't even bother to do anything with his presidency. Just sat there like a fat fuck.
up.
Glenn Franklin, Dennis Reynolds in Always Sunny.
Oh shit. He's a pretty funny, silly guy. I think he's a lower tier. He's got to be at least one tier below Charlie because he's not as good. So he's got to be B tier. I think probably below uh Arnold Schwarzenegger, above Elon Musk. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Grover Cleveland.
He isn't he the president who was too fat to get out of his bathtub or some shit?
No, that's William Howard Taft.
Oh, it was Taft. Shit.
Taft sounds like fat, so that's how I
What,
remember that.
what did Hoover do?
Cleveland.
Or fucking what did Grover Cleveland do?
I don't give a
Besides
shit.
live on
Cleveland's a
Sesame
shitty.
Street.
Cleveland's a shitty last name, and it's a shitty city to live in. So I want to put this dude in D tier with fucking
Yeah, fuck that
Eisenhower.
guy.
Stupid bitch.
One half Sesame Street, one half Ohio. Not a good combination.
Basically. Guillermo del Toro. He's a
He's
director.
like a pretty talented guy from what I'm told. I don't know much about his work, but
I
he's
didn't look
probably
in.
at least better. He's at least better than Elon Musk. He's put more value into this world than Elon Musk, I'm sure.
That's fair. Harry Truman.
And there's this guy over here.
This guy looks like a bitch.
He looks like he would.
He
be
looks like
under
he's not a bitch. Let me
He looks
excuse
like
me.
he'd be waiting for me under a bridge to give me a riddle.
Like a troll.
Yes, that was what I was saying.
I was gonna say he just looks like a square, someone who just sits in the office all day and never really contributes to anything.
Contributes
Contributes, comedical.
and fastest.
What do you think? You want to throw him with the other lazy ass presidents down here?
Sure.
Herbert Hoover.
Hoover. Okay.
Do you know anything about Hoover?
No, what did Hoover do?
I don't know either.
He has a fun name though, so that's got to count for something.
Bottom of C,
Bottom of B.
bottom of B.
Yeah, Chad Herbert Hoover. You got a cool name.
Hulk Hogan.
I hear this guy sucks, but like, he's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool. I like him. His whole persona is pretty
Oh,
cool.
brother.
Brother.
I
We're gonna meet in the
think
ring, brother.
I think for being the origin of the brother voice alone, he's got to be an S tier.
Bottom of S.
Yeah, bottom of S.
Jack Black.
Not better than Bryan Cranston, but better than the rest of them. Near top of S tier.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking S tier as well. I just didn't know exactly where we were gonna put him. Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye, I don't know if he's S tier good, but he's certainly A tier good.
I want to put
I'm
him up there just above Fred because he's been very influential.
Nah, he's not as influential as Fred. Where's my fucking Jacksepticeye Nickelodeon movie? Okay, Fred was an icon.
This next guy, James A. Garfield. He's a president.
He probably hates Mondays. Lol. Put him in B tier.
Bottom of B.
Yeah. It
What about this guy?
just looks like Jamie Lee Curtis. Who is that?
James Gunn, Guardians of the
Oh.
Galaxy and Suicide Squad director.
Oh, yeah, we like that guy. He made the Scooby Doo movies too. Yeah, he's good. He's probably S tier. Right below Edgar Wright. He can live with his fellow director.
That's fair. What about this guy?
Is that George Washington?
No, George Washington's lower.
Shit, who's this?
I have no idea. I think I missed this one.
Um,
Unfortunately, you texted me, "Can we get this done as quickly as possible?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." So I started running through this a little faster.
okay, yeah, so this guy. Uh,
It's got a cool
so-
wig.
Something about him just makes me think he's a fundamentally better guy than Elon Musk. Let's put him right above Elon Musk.
He looks a little bit more intelligent and like distinguished.
That's true, yes.
He looks more distinguished than Elon Musk. That's probably why.
Exactly. Is this Germa? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's Germa.
Hell yeah.
I know absolutely nothing about him, so
I just know he's a funny meme. Just to bring him up in itself as a joke, that's pretty cool. I'd say A tier below Fred.
but above Jacksepticeye?
Nah, yeah, maybe below Jacksepticeye.
I was
too.
gonna say, yeah.
I don't know anything about Jerva, but his existence is a meme, and I always find that amusing. JFK.
I want to put him in S tier.
For Clone High alone, he's an S tier. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Let's put him above Hulk Hogan because Hulk Hogan's kind of a piece of shit.
Honestly, I think I'm willing to put him above Chris Pratt even. Shout out
That's
to
fair.
JFK.
Chris Pratt never got shot in the head, so
I am
who's this fuck?
JFK.
Oh,
Who
Jimmy
is this
Carter. I think he's still alive.
He might be. Fucking fell off D tier. It's
Fell
probably
off
like
D
old,
tier.
old and decrepit now.
Where do you want to put him?
Below Boris Johnson.
Okay, that's fair.
Joe Biden.
Sleepy
I think
Joe.
I think he's got pure white guy energy. He's your average grandpa. He's 100% your average white
I have
grandpa
to-
in every sense of the word. Your white Alzheimer's grandpa.
I have to completely agree with you here. As much as it bothers me to have it look like we're putting Biden over Trump here. This is not below. This should be in a category like over on the other side. It's a separate category. That's fair. He embodies everything about your white grandpa,
Exactly. And then we got another Impractical Joker.
Joe.
This is the good Impractical Joker, the one that we lost along the way.
I think
Shout
he
out to
goes
Joe.
above Hank.
I think no, I think he's still below Hank, but he's above Sal.
That's not Sal. That's Brian.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you're right. This is Q.
That's
I
Q.
thought I got my fucking that. Well, Q is better than Sal, but not as good as Joe. So he's in the right place.
Okay. What about this pudgy looking fuck? Who
Fuck
is
this
this?
guy.
John Adams. He's a president.
Yeah, he's slightly worse than that troll looking guy.
Down here.
Yes.
This dude looks like I don't know. I was trying to come up with something funny about his appearance.
You failed.
He looks like he's 5 years
Damn
old.
it.
He looks like he's ready to go up to mom and be like, "Mom said it." Go up to his brother and be like, "Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox." That's
So
what this dude
true.
looks like.
All right, we got John Cena, and I think he should go right below Fred and go live with his son.
That's fair. Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
I want to say before
Isn't
before you
didn't
put
this
your opinion
guy?
out there, before you put your opinion out there, he's no longer a funny fat guy. He's no longer a funny fat guy, so we gotta take points away from him for that.
Didn't he cure Kanye West of his anti-Semitism via his engaging performance on the movie 21 Jump Street?
Is that something I can look up?
Yeah, I think so. Look up the Kanye 21 Jump Street thing. Because that was the end of his like I hate Jewish people arc, was that he said that he saw 21 Jump Street and that made him like Jews again or something. And I think it was Jonah Hill was the actor in specific he referenced.
In the caption, he wrote, "Watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again," before adding a personal note. "Thank you, Jonah Hill. I love you." Beyond the actor and the comedian, West also credits Jesus as helping change his formerly anti-Semitic.
You know what? I think Jonah Hill he becomes black for that. He's not a white guy.
He took Kanye West's N-word card.
Yes.
He took his black card by curing him of anti-Semitism.
And there's Jonathan Banks, who of course goes in S tier. I think above Aaron Paul even, but not Jack Black or Bryan Cranston.
That's fair. I would have put him up there as well.
Then we got Jonesy from Fortnite.
What do you think?
uh I almost feel like he's like top tier white guy. He's like the video game protagonist white guy
Like the most
incarnate.
average white guy in
The
any
most
video
average
game.
white guy ever. Yes.
A tier, top.
No, pure white guy energy is what I was saying.
Got it. Below Biden.
Yes. Well, pure white guy energy. Should we rank pure white guy energy? I wasn't really paying attention to that. So let me look over the ranks real quick. Yeah, I think AVGN, Joe Biden, Bill Murray. I think Jonesy is more white than Bill Murray.
That's fair.
And then not a white guy. I think Jonah Hill's the top because he's straight up black because he cured Kanye West's anti-Semitism. Then it's Trump because he's orange. And then it's Danny DeVito and George Lucas because they're just spiritually not white.
JonTron.
S tier. I don't know how high you're gonna let me get away with. You're gonna let me get away with him in S tier, and as high as you'll let me put him. Shout out to JonTron.
Below Kennedy.
Oh, come on, he's better than Kennedy.
Kennedy got shot in the head. I think he deserves a spot up top.
JonTron got his career shot in the head by Destiny, and that was worse.
All right. Is that fair? He's
Yeah,
not as good
shout
as
out to
James Gunn.
JonTron.
I can tell you that right now.
Okay, yeah,
That man
I'll
is
give
that man
James
is a
Gunn.
fucking genius.
Yeah, okay, he's not as good as James Gunn. I'll give that to you.
We got Kevin from Fred YouTube.
What the fuck? Oh, that was like Fred's bully, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Fred is based, but even worse than Bill Gates.
Worse than
Fucking
Bill
Kevin.
Gates. Kevin James.
Oh, Chad, absolute Chad, S tier, probably below JonTron or below Kennedy.
That's fair. Kratos.
Kratos. That's a really funny picture of Kratos.
I don't know why they
Um,
chose this picture of him. There's so many other better
it's a
pictures.
very silly picture. I mean, he's really a Chad. He's just having orgies and fucking killing monsters and shit. Honestly, fucking role model and hero. I think he's just below Hulk Hogan. I think he's bottom of S tier.
That's fair. Kurt
He's
Angle.
in a similar category to Hulk Hogan, but I don't think he's quite as good. Kurt who?
He's a wrestler.
Okay, I think I've heard people
He's
I
wrestling.
I've heard people talk about this guy, but I know nothing about him.
He didn't even look white.
Handle these nuts. D for handle these nuts.
Let's below Jimmy Carter.
That works.
Yeah. Who's this? Oh, I know who this is. Kyle
Who is
Gass, the other half of Tenacious D.
Oh shit.
Jack Black's band.
Okay.
Jack Black and this guy do really funny songs together.
C
They're
for
also going
can't
on tour soon.
remember who he is.
I think he's above Abe.
Yes.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
I've heard this guy's a dick.
This guy sent everybody to Vietnam.
Yeah. D tier.
I want to say just above Bill Gates.
Yeah, that works.
Logan Paul.
You see, I feel like Logan Paul's kind of been on a glow up. Like, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like, if you had asked anybody this question in 2017, they would have said he's the worst absolute garbage tier guy. But it seems like he's been growing and improving, and his public perception has been changed.
For the most part, there's still a lot of people who are just like diehard haters.
Mo is still a diehard hater.
I
He
don't really
doesn't.
give a shit about him anymore. He's Logan Paul and Jake Paul are brothers, correct?
Yes.
They're from uh they're from Ohio, Northeast Ohio.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Why is Obama here?
Huh?
Why is Obama here?
Well, Saddam Hussein is also here, so we're gonna
And
get to
also
them.
Bryan Cranston again.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Logan Paul.
I want to say B tier.
Yeah, a B tier. He kind of is a B tier looking kind of guy.
What do you think?
Probably
Above Elon Musk?
no. I think he's just below Elon Musk.
That's fair. Hasn't really contributed as much.
Luigi. S tier white guy, obviously. But where in S tier?
Let's move him up here and figure it out.
I think Luigi's better than James Gunn.
Fair. What about Mario?
Yeah.
Clearly,
Mario-
Mario's coming up here, right?
Yeah, Mario should be just below Luigi because he's the worst brother, but they're both great.
That's fair. Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, you know what? I gotta give it to my Massachusetts blood, combined with the fact that the Ted movies were really funny. And also I think it's funny that he was just like a vilely racist gangster, just who said awful things about Vietnamese people in the 80s. That's pretty funny.
He also
Mark
had
Wahlberg,
a music group called Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
yes, Marky Mark. Yeah, this is an S tier white guy. This is like pretty high in S tier white guy, I
I want to
think.
put him below Jack Black, or at least around the Breaking Bad guys.
I want to put him below Aaron Paul, I think.
Okay, that seems fair. He's a really good actor as well.
He's pretty good. I hear he's an asshole, but that's almost better.
Zuck, the Zuck Man. Where are we
Good
putting
old
this dude?
Zuck. I fucking hate Zuck. I think he's worse than Bill Gates, better than Kevin. Exactly what I was gonna say.
Markiplier.
Okay, I know where you want to put him.
No, I know where I want to put all of these people because I just looked at them for an hour and a half. So I've had time to process this. What do you think?
Honestly, I don't think Markiplier breaks the S tier. I think he's one of those just like a little too overrated of a white guy. Still a good high quality guy. I think he's an A tier guy.
Let's put him. Is that fair? Under
Yeah.
John Cena, but he's clearly better than Jacksepticeye.
Under John Cena only because John Cena can't be separated from his son.
Yeah, and he's not as good as Charlie Day,
That's true.
but he's better than these other guys.
Wait, why is there Rhett and Link and then just Rhett but older?
Look, listen, motherfucker, we're gonna get there. Don't be jumping ahead. We're on Matt Pat right now.
Matt Pat. Matt Pat's S tier. I mean, obviously. What a fucking cultural icon. What a fucking ridiculous guy.
You want to put him
Silly.
above
That's
JonTron?
just a theory. No, he's right below JonTron, I think.
You want to put him below JonTron?
JonTron is just one of the internet's like greatest artists.
Okay. We got Matt Groening,
The
Simpsons
guy who
creator.
made The Simpsons also may be a pedophile, according to Epstein rumors, but he made of The Simpsons. He made of the Futurama.
Do
Pretty
you
high
think making
quality.
Futurama and Simpsons exempts him from being a pedophile?
No, but it makes him a better white guy than otherwise.
So does being a pedophile trump anything you've done?
No, not in white guy ranking. You can still no, because it's art from artists. You can rank somebody for their art as well as who they are as a guy.
Like
And I
getting
think
your dick
art,
sucked.
yeah, that's a pretty good art. And like
Where
also, again, the Matt Groening stuff is alleged. He's never been charged, so I don't think we can hold it too much against him. And he made Futurama. I mean, come on. I think he's at least A tier.
I think top of A tier.
I don't think he's as good as Fred, so he has to be below John Cena too, because they have to stay together.
Let's put him below Markiplier.
Okay, I'll give that to you. No, I'm not gonna give you the Simpsons guy being worse than Markiplier. Move him up a little.
Michael Cera.
S tier, obviously.
I was gonna go
Or
with
no,
pure white guy
shit.
energy.
You're right. No, actually, you're more enlightened than I am. That's true.
Pure
Um,
white guy
in
energy.
fact, he might even trump Angry Video Game Nerd. He might be top of pure white guy energy.
Just all around nice guy. Who's this? Mitt Romney.
Fucking Mitt Romney. I know nothing about him except for that he's a Republican. And when I was a kid, I guess there was some successful political brainwashing by some adult that led my school bus friend circle to dislike Mitt Romney based on no factual basis. I just remember we used to say that he sucks eggs, and that's what I think about when I think about Mitt Romney. Is that 10-year-old me under basis of nothing said that he sucks eggs. So he probably sucks. Not as bad as Zuck or Bill Gates, but or Lyndon B. Johnson. Probably right above Lyndon B. Johnson.
That's fair. Uh,
Is that Murr?
it is Murr. James
Okay,
Murray from
Murr.
Impractical Jokers.
Okay, Murr. Give me a minute. I'm thinking of my Impractical Joker ranking. I gotta think long and hard about this. Um, yeah, I think Murr's above Q. I think it goes Joe Murr, Q Sal is the rankings.
That's fair. Ninja.
Ninja, fucking D tier, cringe ass guy. Probably above Franz Ferdinand though. Like he's not completely irredeemable. He's near the top of D tier.
I feel like that's a really good way to put it. All of these dudes are pretty much irredeemable in anything that they've done or not did. But like these guys are cool.
Okay,
But they're
I
not
said
cool
above
enough.
Franz Ferdinand. Fuck Franz Ferdinand. It's just way better.
We got Richard Nixon.
He was a guy who had a gate, and gates are always cool. That was Watergate.
Yeah.
This Gamergate. You ever always like when there's a gate. It's always a fun time full of conspiracies and fun. I think he made America really, really interesting for a while. There was a big scandal. Shout out to this guy. I think he's a A tier guy.
You want to put him? Does this seem fair right here?
Yeah, not quite as good as Germa, but close.
Nostalgia critic.
Nostalgia critic. You see, part of me wants to put him in S. Part of me wants to put him in pure white guy energy, and I don't know which one is correct.
I know nothing about him, so this is all on you to put him somewhere. I won't. There's nothing I can say.
You know what? I think Angry Video Game Nerd kind of is the better representative of his type in terms of pure white guy energy.
So I don't
So
think he goes
I
up
think
that
we'll
high
exempt him
then.
from that. But I think he is S tier. He's a top tier guy. Silly, memes for forever. And he's embracing the silliness now. He was on Smiling Friends after those guys after fucking Zach made fun of him on Oni Plays for years. He was a very good sport. And he's just a great fun guy, I think. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to the nostalgia critic. I think he goes in S tier. He's not as good as
You want to put him
Mario
below
and
Matt Pat,
Luigi. I think he goes right above Matt Pat,
but below JonTron.
but below JonTron, yes.
Barack Obama.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you. This is not a white guy.
Just not a white. Bottom of not a white guy.
Yeah.
I want to move.
Actually,
You know
I feel
what?
like you should be
Fuck
the
George.
top of
Fuck
not a
George
white guy.
Lucas. I want to put George Lucas down in D for allowing Star Wars to go where it's gone.
Well, that's why he's not a white guy. He's lost his white card. He let it go too woke.
Now he became too white.
No, no, no.
Okay.
So put Barack Obama on the top of not a white guy. Or you know what? Below Jonah Hill.
That's fair. That's fair. The Pope, Pope Francis.
Pope. Shout out to the Pope.
Shout out to my boy, the Pope.
Top of A tier, just better than Charlie Day is the Pope.
Said dogs go to heaven, and
Pretty
it's
based.
okay to be gay.
Also pretty based.
Do you know who this dude is?
No.
Peter Kane.
What did he do?
He's a dog trainer on YouTube. I don't know why he's on here.
Dogs are based. Top of S tier.
Yeah, but I was reading like all his videos are fake.
Oh. Fuck that then.
They're like
Bottom
sketches.
Of D tier.
Where?
Bottom of D tier. How dare he fake dogs?
Yeah, it's like a whole thing where people think that, like, there's rumors going around that like he's faking his dog training videos.
Nah, but Kevin is a terrorist. He's gotta be below.
I'll put him above Mark Zuckerberg, and I would like to keep these three. These three are the like abhorrible.
Yeah, these are the
human
absolutely
beings.
worst human beings on the planet are Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Kevin.
Who's this old fuck? Prince Philip.
Prince Philip.
I don't know. It's kind of. It's not even a king. Who is the king, by the way? Is it
I think Charles.
Charles? So if Charles dies, I think this guy becomes king. But you know, they're both really like abysmally
Yeah,
old.
he's
So this
British.
guy's never going to become king. That's kind of a beta move.
He's British and he's a beta. Put him below Lyndon B. Johnson.
Where's Johnson at? Where's Lyndon B. Johnson? Where did he go?
He's at the start of the bottom row on D tier. No,
Where?
put him below Lyndon B. Johnson. The start of the bottom row on the D tier.
Oh, right there. Got it. Yeah, he's
Yes.
kind of a bitch. That's kind of a beta move to not be king. You're like almost 80 you're like 70, 80 years old. Why aren't you king yet? Just usurp your father. It's not that hard. Should have killed the queen earlier.
True.
So you can all have a chance to be king. Vladimir Putin. I want to say he's transcended white guy in the exact same way Trump has.
No, I think he's. I think I actually feel the exact opposite to you. I think he's the whitest guy. Just he's the most white ever to possibly be.
So pure white guy, bottom tier.
No, I think he's top of pure white guy.
I want him below Michael Cera. I
You're,
really
you're
think Michael
right. Michael
Cera.
Cera is the poster child of white guys. You're right, but Vladimir Putin's pretty close.
All right,
Here's this
so
picture of Rhett and Link that like I bet you a million people thought were Drake and Josh as they were scrolling through this tier
yeah,
list. It
Drake and
literally
Josh
looks
is
like
not in here for some reason.
insane. They're the fucking the whitest guys you'll ever meet
But
are
if you
Drake and
if you
Josh.
read the tier list seeks to rank some of the world's most famous white guys. Tiers as da 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 da. This list is also a work in progress, and this list is currently incomplete. So we
Okay.
might have to come back to this.
Somebody's gonna have to tell this guy that he's got to put Drake and Josh in here.
All right, so I switched it up. This one's gonna be for Rhett. That one's gonna be for Link. All right,
Okay.
it's the only way we can do it because this guy doesn't know how to pull pictures off the internet.
I think Rhett Chads stay winning. I think Rhett is an S tier guy and Link is a D tier guy. Honestly, Rhett should go solo. Rhett's a hero.
Where an S tier? You want to put him above Matt Pat,
No, he goes below Matt Pat.
but better than Kennedy,
I think he's below Kevin James. He's not quite as cool as Kevin James.
but better than Chris Pratt.
Better than Chris Pratt though.
Got it. Where's Link going?
I'm gonna say Link is top of D tier. I don't hate Link, but he's just a D tier guy.
D.
Yes.
His name does come second. That's kind of a bitch move.
It's a pretty bitch move.
You know, like
we'll
Detour
have
ahead
to
with
revisit
Alex
that.
and Riely.
I'll have to revisit this conversation if they ever update it like they should, and we have to talk about Josh. But for now, having your name second is a bitch move.
Like Detour ahead with Alex and Riely.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Mac from Always Sunny.
I ain't a fat Mac, but you better step back quick before I knock your whack
Where did
ass
we
to
put the other
floor.
ones?
We put Dennis in B tier and we put Charlie in A tier.
I want to put him up there with Charlie, just because
yeah.
they're best friends in the show. That seems fair.
Wait, no. Go back up for a second. He's not above Fred or John Cena. I'm sorry. Charlie Day gets that honor. He does not.
Okay. We got Ronald Reagan.
Shout out to Reagan, hero.
One of the
Chad.
best presidents we have ever had.
Of course, yes, we love Reagan. Reagan's a hero. He was in Bedtime with Bonzo. Really, what else can you ask for? S tier guy.
Where are we putting him in S tier? You want to put
Just
him below Kennedy?
JonTron.
Okay, I was gonna give him lower. That's fine. Let's see. Who's this? Rutherford B. Hayes.
Rutherford's a pretty good name, so I think that gets him B tier.
All right.
And then there's Osama bin Laden. Who is this?
It's the other one, Saddam Hussein.
Oh, fuck.
Did you say Osama bin Laden?
Yes. Bin Laden, yes, of course. No,
Bin
Saddam
Laden.
Hussein.
I don't know. This guy's. I don't know. I want to hear what you have to say first.
He's a terrorist, but not as much as Kevin.
I want to put Saddam above Mark Zuckerberg though,
Why?
because he's a robot and he steals people's information.
No, you're right. Put him above Bill Gates too.
Bill Gates does give information out as well. That's fair. Not as bad as faking dog videos, but or not as good. No, worse than faking dog videos, but not as bad as stealing people's information online.
How many more white guys do we have?
Not that many.
Okay, not that many.
Sal, S tier.
He's the lowest of the Jokers, but they all go together.
Who's this?
Scott the Waz, S tier. S for Scott the Waz. Easy, S tier. Honestly, probably above the Impractical Jokers. Scott the Waz, truly Hey, all Scott here will be remembered for generations to come.
Seth Rogen's a fucking bitch now. I'm
Yeah, Steve,
sorry.
Steve for cringe.
Bottom of C. He's not as cool as these other guys.
That's fair.
If we were doing this like 5 or 10 years, if we were doing this like 10 years ago, he'd be S tier. But he really fell off. Stephen Hawking.
This is another unfortunate, might be an Epstein involvement. But if not,
I
silly
do you think
guy
the kids
talks to the
were
computer.
see? He was on Epstein giving them rides on his fucking motorbike over here.
Yeah, he was the entertainment for the kids, so they
He was
didn't
the
like.
entertainment. They're like, ah, look at the fucking cripple over here.
But Stephen Hawking, he's the funny guy who talks with the computer. Cultural icon.
A tier.
I think he's yeah, I think he's just below Al Gore. He's just slightly less influential than Al Gore.
Because see, I don't care what kind of theories Stephen Hawking has come up with. Al Gore came up with Man Bear Pig.
That's
That
true.
beats anything that Smarty Pants McGee over here has ever created.
We got global man bear pig going on.
All right, this is a Steven. Which Steven do you think this is? You had two choices, King or Spielberg.
Let's see.
No, I got it wrong.
Wait. What are you saying?
I was trying to play a game. Guess what Steven is next? Stephen
Oh,
King or
okay.
Steven Spielberg?
This is. Oh shit, that's hard. Spielberg.
No, see, I guess Spielberg is Stephen King.
Fuck.
Writer of the It book.
Some pretty gross stuff in that book. I don't know about this guy.
What other books did he write? He's a pretty big.
I mean,
He's like
pretty big author. People like him. I've only ever heard about the one story though, and that does have a weird 12-year-old orgy for no reason. I've heard that's not the only
uh
weird shit in a Stephen King book.
he
So
wrote It. Uh
honestly, Stephen King more like Stephen Cringe. C for cringe.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh shit.
Carrie.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he write? Oh, he wrote Gerald's Game as well.
Which one of the you want to know one of the most fucked up conspiracy theories I've ever heard? I think this was Spielberg, the different Steven. But one of the many fucked up conspiracy theories I hear out in the world about, various things that have happened. The little girl, I think it's the little girl from The Exorcist who died, like right after that movie came out.
Okay.
And nobody knows quite how it happened, but I saw some like crackpot conspiracy theory that I guess she was on Jeopardy at the same time that Steven Spielberg was on Jeopardy. And I guess her death might have had something to do with something related to her anal cavity. So I think I saw this conspiracy theory that Steven Spielberg anally raped this little girl and killed her on the set of Jeopardy.
For that, I think he's got to go.
I
Steven
thought that was
Spielberg.
Tom Kenny. I thought that was Tom Kenny, not Steven Spielberg.
No, this is Steven Spielberg.
Oh, okay. Is Tom
Where are
Kenny
we
not on
putting
this
Stephen
list? That's
King? Where are we
bullshit.
putting Stephen King? You want to put him in C tier
C
below?
tier, C for cringe, above Donald Audio.
Nah, Bill Clinton's better than you. Now we're talking about Spielberg.
Okay. So, might have done some terrible things on the set of Jeopardy, but probably not. He directed the moon landing. That's pretty cool. That's another conspiracy theory about Steven Spielberg. Um, mm, I think he's at least A tier.
I don't think he's as good as Stephen Hawking though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I wanna put this in at least A tier.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Although he was in Smosh the movie, so I feel like you go down a tier automatically because you're in Smosh the movie.
I don't care. This dude is amazing.
No, I think he has to be top of A because he was in Smosh the movie.
He's definitely better than the Pope.
Yeah, he's better than the Pope. That's fair.
You know this dude?
No.
He's an esports streamer. Turner Tenney.
Oh.
Esports, kind of gay.
Yeah, sounds pretty gay. D tier.
You want to put him below?
Below Ninja though, because at least I've
Yeah.
heard of Ninja.
Here's my guy, Teddy Roosevelt, famous for
Yep.
his role
S,
in
S
Night at the
tier.
Museum.
S tier guy. Kept giving a speech after getting shot. Hero. Better than Jack Black, I think. Not quite as good as Bryan Cranston, but almost.
I feel like that's fair. Who's this? Thomas Jefferson. He wrote the Declaration of Independence, I believe.
Um,
The one that made the U.S. the U.S. The guy who stuck it to the king.
do like that freedom. That's pretty cool.
We do have
I
the
don't know.
most free. We do have freedom. We have this guy to thank for it. He wrote it. Not many people could write back then.
Yeah, but like he's old and lame, so I don't think he's S tier, but he could be A tier.
Not as good as the Pope,
Not as good as the Pope. Not as
but
good as Charlie Day.
that's fair.
Or Fred or John Cena, actually.
We're not gonna keep moving him down.
Yeah. That's where he goes.
For some reason, we got Timothy Chalamet, the
What do
guy
you
who
mean for
played.
some reason? Timothy Chalamet. Timothy
I only
Chalamet, I
know
think
him because he was in the Willy Wonka movie
he was in
musical.
Wonka, he was in Dune. He's America's sweetheart now. He's like the live action equivalent to Chris Pratt now. He's just in every movie. And I think he's epitome of white guy. He's like your perfect like white guy, like heartthrob guy.
I want to put him
Probably
below
white.
Joe Biden, but above Jonesy and Bill Murray.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the right place.
Ulysses S. Grant.
It's
I
a pretty
believe
cool
he
name.
was president during the Civil War. Or he wasn't president during the Civil War. I believe he was one of the generals.
Okay. Um, he can go right below Abraham Lincoln.
That's fair.
I don't know why. That's just what I feel.
Bryan Cranston. What do you want to do with
Put
Bryan
him up in
Cranston?
S tier again. Double Brian. Brian's so good that he's at the top twice.
It
Brian
looks so
Cranston
fucking
supremacy.
dumb. Who's this dude?
Does that remind you of anybody?
Am I supposed to who?
Listen, if you don't see it, I'm not gonna say it.
No, you got to say it. I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. Just say it.
Does this guy not kind of look like you a little bit?
No, not really.
Not really, you don't think?
He's got a bigger
Well,
forehead than me.
something about the facial structure just really he has a bigger forehead, you're right about that, but something about the general structure of his face
He's a YouTube
reminds
guy.
me of
You want me
your
to
face.
reach out to him, get
Who
him on the
is it?
podcast so we can
Who is it? What was the
compare?
name of the guy?
Video Game Donkey.
Oh, he's Donkey. Oh, well, he's S tier then. Shout out to Donkey.
I was gonna say he's S tier because he looks like me.
That's true. That's
I don't
also
think he's as
true.
good as Kratos though.
No.
Where do you want to put him? Is this fair? Bottom of S?
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
We got Vince Young. He plays football. He's a quarterback.
Wow. What a white guy.
You want to just put him at the bottom?
Yes. No, he has to go. I think he's I'm thinking he's less white than Barack Obama, but not as less white as Jonah Hill still. So above Obama, below Jonah Hill.
Waluigi.
Oh, no, he's below Obama or above Obama. There you go, Waluigi. Waluigi, S tier, obviously. Beware.
I want to say above Luigi.
Yes.
He's like an and then
And Mario's
Wario.
above Mario, but below Luigi and Waluigi.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. These two are improvements on the originals. Who we got? Warren G. Harding. He's a president.
And we'll find out where Warren G. Harding goes after this pausing of the recording.
And we're
Listen,
and we're back. We're back with
I've got a
a brand
I've got
new
a guy.
guest.
This is Vito, everybody.
Is that what you decided to go with?
No, he came with that name, funnily enough. He's stay on the camera for a second, Vito. Hi, Vito. He came with that name. Their names were Vito and Frito, and we decided to keep Vito and change the other one to Whitey. Whitey's got a messed up eye right now, so I want to show you him. I'll let him recover before he makes his camera debut. But this is Vito, who really wants down. So pause the recording again so I can let him out.
All right. Little sneak
Next,
peek of Vito, everybody.
next white man.
We have. Where's my list? Warren G. Harding,
Who's that?
the president.
Gay politician, D tier.
With his friends, the other gay
Yeah,
politicians. George Washington, S tier.
yeah.
I
I
want
think
to
he's
say
overrated. I think he's just as not. I think he's just below Markiplier. George Washington is slightly worse than Markiplier.
that's fair.
Is that Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified?
It's Weird Paul. That's what the internet told me.
Okay, I assume that's not Coconut Head then. I don't know what Weird Paul's up to.
You want to put him in C tier for cringe?
Sure. C tier for literally who?
Fuck.
He looks better than Seth Rogen, yeah.
Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
S tier guy. Easily an S tier guy.
I want to put him up here, like probably above.
He would be the live action Waluigi, and he would surpass his predecessor. He's just above Waluigi.
William Henry Harrison, another gay ass politician.
Yeah,
Look at
put
this.
him with his gay
No,
ass politician friend.
he's down. He's down here.
Why?
Look at that stupid ass arrow haircut, looking like Avatar Aang.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Woodrow Wilson. No,
Uh,
this is Taft. That's the guy who couldn't get out
this
of the
is
tub.
the funny fat bathtub guy. S tier. We love funny fat guys.
We love
In fact,
funny fat guys.
isn't he kind of the epitome of a white guy?
No,
Because he's the morbidly obese white guy who can't get out of the bathtub.
no, I don't think he deserves. I really don't think Taft deserves to be up here with them. I want to put him
No.
at least with like Nixon up here.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
think he's as iconic as anybody up here. He doesn't deserve
Alright,
A tier.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Wilson, gay ass politician. You want to put him with all his other
Yeah.
friends in D tier.
Sure.
So now we're into the, I guess, newer additions.
Okay. Oh, you did. These were added after you recorded yours.
No, these were clearly added much more recently than these original ones. Because if you notice, we were
Why?
going in alphabetical,
Oh.
and now we're back to A with Adam Sandler.
Okay. Yeah. Adam Sandler. He's better than George Washington, but worse than Markiplier.
That's fair. We got Ben Affleck.
My mother really likes this guy. I don't know much about him.
He's like the
He's
Gen
Batman,
X
right?
heartthrob. No, he's not X-Man.
Or was that another
He's
Affleck?
Batman.
I said Batman.
I thought you said X-Man. No, he's
No,
Batman.
X-Man? Is there a character named X-Man?
No. I guess Professor X could be X-Man. The
Maybe.
X-Man.
Could
Like
be.
the Ohio State University. He's the X-Men.
He was an interesting addition to the Flash movie. I think that might be the only thing I've ever seen him in.
You want to put him in B tier with Bill Hader?
Sure.
He's below Logan Paul.
Yes.
Ben Stiller.
What is he in? Probably everything. He looks very familiar, but also I can't discernish anything he's from.
He's from a whole bunch of movies. Like he's like Adam Sandler.
Okay, what do you think? I'm gonna leave this one in your
I
hands.
want to put him up with Adam Sandler just because they're in a lot of similar movies.
Okay.
Bill Nye, kind of gay. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. He is Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, but
Bill
like
Nye the
now he's
Science
like,
Guy. Bill.
I think he's better than Fred.
Yeah, okay.
Is that fair to do?
Yes.
Captain America, Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, also in many other films. He was in Scott Pilgrim. He was in Snowpiercer, a film I watched recently. Chris Evans, pretty cool guy. Uh, honestly, I think he's kind of another epitome of a white guy. He's the white action hero archetype's perfect poster child.
He is Captain America. You
A
can't get
little
any
bit
more freedom
whiter,
than that.
a little bit whiter than Jonesy.
That's fair. Chris Farley. Do you know anything about Chris Farley?
I know he's a beloved comedian. I know he was going to be Shrek, and then that was taken from him by death.
I want to put him up here with Willem Dafoe.
As long as he's below Willem Dafoe. No, he's got to at least be below Waluigi.
He's better than Wario and Mario,
Okay,
but
yeah,
not as
yeah.
good as Luigi and Waluigi.
There you go.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth, pretty cool. Probably like a B tier guy. Just
He's
all right.
Thor. He's all right. You want to put him up here, close to the top,
Yeah, that
because he's
works.
Thor.
Yeah.
This is Dana Carvey.
What's he done?
SNL.
Mm, SNL's kind of cringe.
SNL's kind of cool. It's cringe now. Pre 2016 era was really good,
I see.
but he's
Wh-
like I believe 90s.
You've seen an SNL and I have not. So where do you think this guy deserves to go?
Below Bill
I think it's
Clinton.
literally the only SNL sketch I've ever seen that I remember is the Gen Z doctor sketch that Elon Musk starred in. That might be the only SNL skit I've ever seen.
Uh, David Spade. I don't know who this dude is.
Wait, so is this David Spade or is the next guy David Spade? You don't know who this is.
The next guy is David Spade.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it
This,
looks like I skipped these four on my list.
huh.
I know this is David Spade. I know this is Elton John. I do not know these other two. We can pause for me to figure out.
You want to do that, sure.
All right, this is David Bowie. Where do you think David Bowie should go?
B for Bowie.
I want to put him in. He's above Chris Hemsworth. His
Yeah,
music
that's
is
fine.
really, really good. David Spade. Did you ever see Joe Dirt?
This is Joe Dirt.
Yeah, you know Joe Dirt.
Yeah, this is Joe Dirt, the guy you have your mouse on.
Yeah, David Spade played Joe Dirt.
Not very dirty. Not dirty enough. D for not dirty enough.
No, I'm not. I won't accept that. David Spade is very funny. He's at least top of C.
Okay.
Elton John, gay American hero.
Gay American hero, great music,
I
high
think he's
quality
British,
man.
but I don't care. He's a gay hero.
Still an American hero.
Where do you want to put him?
But who?
Elton John.
Oh, A tier. A tier guy.
Let's put him with David Bowie.
No, A tier.
Where in A?
Probably above Germa.
We're on the home stretch. I'm trying to go quickly. Jim Varney. This looks like a dad. You want to do D for dad? I think that
Rude.
fits. I don't know who he is.
Rude. Who are these guys?
Jason Mewes, and Kevin Smith.
They suck.
Where do you want to put
Don't
him?
like them. D tier.
Where?
I don't know, man. Fucking somewhere. I don't know half these guys.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey. S tier,
This
of course.
this is why I take notes, my guy. Where an S tier?
Uh, better than Waluigi, but not as good as Willem Dafoe.
That's exactly where I was thinking. John from Garfield.
C for cuck.
Why? Explain your reasoning why.
John's a cuck.
How?
C for cuck.
I'm changing color. Why is he in C for cuck?
He lets Garfield boss him around too much, man. He's a big old cuck.
You want to put him in bottom of C tier?
Yeah, worse than Seth Rogen, for sure.
Kevin Spacey. Ooh.
Isn't Kevin Spacey innocent? That's what I hear. I hear that they've like tried to charge him several times, that it's never stuck ever. For like some weird, I don't even know what he was accused of, just like pedophilia shit.
Sexually assaulting 4 men.
But they were all dropped, right? He was
Was
found not
found
guilty on all
not
of them.
guilty.
Okay. So by the court of law, Kevin Spacey's an innocent man.
Where do C for
Uh,
Spacey?
No, A for attaboy for getting out of that
A for
sticky
assault.
situation. Not as good as Germa though. Right below Germa.
Above Richard Nixon.
Yes.
Leo DiCaprio.
Uh,
I want to put
he
him
is
in
in
S
the
tier.
he is in the Pussy Posse, so
He's Great Gatsby. He was in
true.
Titanic.
Also true.
I
I'd
think
say
bottom of S
he's
is
just
fair.
below. No, I think he should go a little higher, just below JonTron.
Oh, you want to move him that? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Who's this? Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, B tier guy. The middle of B tier. I don't know, whatever the exact middle of B tier would
Matt
be.
Damon's
It's
better, not as good as, not as distinguished as this gentleman right here, but he's better than Elon Musk.
That's fair. That's fair.
Michael Myers, the killer.
I thought that was Jason Voorhees for a second. I couldn't tell. The
No, it's
picture was pretty
Michael.
small.
I specifically put Michael Myers parentheses killer, and the next one is Michael Myers the actor.
Oh, okay, good, good, good.
So where are we putting this
But
guy?
Michael Myers the killer. I mean, I like slasher movies. Michael Myers is one of the big ones culturally. I think he's better than the Pope. Not as good as Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It's fair. Mike Myers the actor.
I think he's an S tier guy. Pretty great.
There's too many white guys. I don't think he's as good as Leo DiCaprio,
That's fair.
but he's better than Reagan.
No, I don't think he's as good as Nostalgia Critic, actually. I'd have moved down a couple.
Is that fair?
Yes.
Owen Wilson. Wow.
This guy's weird.
He was in Marley and Me.
A little bit better than Seth Rogen.
Pee Wee Herman. Paul Rubens.
Pee Wee Herman. S for so you caught me jerking off in that movie theater, huh?
I want to say bottom of S. I don't think he's better than any of these other guys.
That's fair.
Phil Hartman.
What does he do?
Voice work on The Simpsons as well as SNL.
Okay. What do you think? 'Cause I don't know much about him.
No. I think C tier.
Okay.
Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I
I
want to
think
put
he's
him.
A for alcoholic.
No, I think he deserves to be. Maybe not this high. I might be over exaggerating that.
Again, pure white guy energy is beyond ranking. It would have to imply
I want to
he's
put him.
the
He's
epitome
not
of
as good
white.
as Jim Carrey and Willem Dafoe.
I think he's top of A. I think he's A for alcoholic. He's not as good as S tier guys, I don't think.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, it's fucking raw. It's raw. It's fucking raw.
I think he's a solid B tier, probably below Hemsworth
Nice.
here.
He's top of B tier, I think, actually.
Better than Arnold over here.
Yes.
Okay. Gordon Freeman.
The guy from fucking Half-Life.
I'm thinking middle B, average white
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, that works.
Not as cool as Bill Clinton, but better than everybody
Hey,
else.
you said B.
There.
Okay.
Bezos. Absolute trash. Worst of the
Trash.
three. Worst of the three. Worst of the three.
Of course, not as bad as Kevin, though.
Not as bad as Kevin, but Bill Gates. He makes Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg look like angels.
And Lord Farquaad is not a white guy. He's a hero. He transcends his skin color.
I want to put him just below.
Just below Jonah Hill, yes.
Let me zoom out here so we can get the
There
final.
we go, folks. The white guys. The ultimate white guys tier list. If you've ever wondered how to rank white guys, this is it right here.
I can't get it to fit.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Too many guys.
All right, buddy. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to Detour Ahead. Give us money. Patreon.com/Detour Ahead. DETOURAHEAD.
Money.
You can find Riely over at linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe.
That's
and you
right.
can find me and all of the episodes over on the Colochu YouTube channel, COLOCHU.
Whoa!
Join our Discord. We have a Discord. Come on the
We
show if you want
do.
to. Become guests on the show.
Yes, about our podcast.
Come on our podcast. Come on the podcast.
Ew. They're gonna make a Detour Ahead come tribute.
All right, everybody. That's it. That's it. We'll see you guys next week for America Cast because it's 4th of July next week.
Americast? Oh yeah, okay.
Americast.
Sure.
I have something planned. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll see. All right, thank you, everybody. Get out of here.
Fuck yeah. Okay.